We did it, ladies and gentlemen. Metal Gear Solid, the series, has always been the greatest of all time. But now you can play it in the next gen consoles and PCs. You're going to have access to pretty much every single game that matters. The 9 chronological story games are officially finishing releasing on all the consoles, and today we're going to cover the great news that we just got about that. So Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 1 released a while ago, and it had 5 of the main games in the series, basically covering some of the older originals, the first 5 basically. And then they're going to release a new one, and it is coming out very soon. It's coming out on all platforms, basically: the PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, Steam, Nintendo Switch 2 and 1, and then of course it's coming out for the W. So I want to kind of go through everything, introduce new players, and talk to the veterans about this big announcement today, and give you guys as much detail as we possibly can. So this is exciting news for me. I predicted that they needed to have part 4 and Peace Walker in it. So that's all they really need inside of volume 2. And I was correct. Unfortunately, they're not adding much else, but all that we need, because this is literally tying the series all together. We can officially have all of the games in there. So we're going to go through each of the games and details in a second, but I just want to introduce the Master Collection as a whole to give you guys an understanding what it is and what it offers, right? So let's do it. First things first, you can see right here on my PlayStation 5, I have a bunch of the Metal Gear games. What's cool is I have 5 in one location. These 5 right here are the chronological games. I'm not chronological, but the release order. First 2 came out in 1980 and early 99. And then Metal Gear Solid, Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3. All of these are accessible because of the volume 1 or the Master Collection. And this is something that came out a little while ago. It's super good, great, as well as the more recent games like Ground Zeroes and Phantom Pain are here. So in total, we have 7 of the official canon games. There's like 13 plus spin-offs. We don't really care too much to talk about those on this channel as much. In the future we might, because Kojima's gone now. But anyways, that being said, I pretty much have all of the 7 games at my fingertips on my PlayStation 5 and PC right now. But what's very cool is now I'm getting 2 for the price of 1 all together. So getting Peace Walker and Metal Gear Solid 4 as one. Okay, and this is major because it basically concludes the series when it comes to the Kojima legacy, which is the chronological order of the games. Okay, super exciting and interesting. And you're looking at the date. We want to pause it right here to give you guys a chance. August 27th, 2026, game will release on all these platforms that I've mentioned, and you can play, and we can play together, because Peace Walker is a co-op game and I love it. And then also, you know, we're going to get into all of this. I want to kind of go through the full website and show you guys everything that they're presenting and go through the list. So yes, those are the 2 games. You can get a physical or digital copy, which is very cool. Another big thing to note is the first time ever that Metal Gear Solid 4 gets a port, and handheld is special as well, which we'll get into in just a minute here. So with part 4, you're getting the full game, of course, and then you're getting the database. This is a very cool thing. I actually love the database. It kind of gives you all the information for the series, and I just had fun with it as a nerd for the game. And then they have the screenplay and the master book. Screenplay just has some dialogue, and then the master book allows you to learn some things, kind of like a guidebook, both of the games. And then The version that we're getting for Peace Walker is the HD collection. All right, so this is a handheld, and we're going to get into the games in a minute. I just want to kind of mention a couple of things as we go forward. So those are the things, and then there's some bonus like the spin-off, which is just an alternate storyline that isn't true, but it's something that they explored. Babylon, Ghost Babel. And then below that is the soundtrack for Volume 2, which is very cool. Plus, they have early purchase, aka pre-orders. You can get the Snake cardboard box, and that's for part 4, or for Peace Walker, you can get the Love box, aka Love Pack. And there's more, because if you played Volume 1 and you got a save, you can get this golden outfit and this one for Peace Walker. So that's very cool. Then they go over the games, which I'm going to start mentioning and break them down shortly for you guys. The file's pretty small, actually. I kind of like that. It's less than 30 gigs. You can basically store it and you're good to go. That is a W for me. Now I want to kind of go through a little bit of details to give you guys a quick rundown on the series, and I'll try to keep it as brief as possible. Part 4 is the conclusion. It's the finale, your final mission, as they say, and you have one job. And so it is special because it ties everything together. It does flashbacks. It kind of just gives you the fan service you want in a finale, and it's special to me personally. I really love playing this one. I probably played this one the most, I'll be honest, but yeah, for returning fans, you'll get that feeling. And for new players, if you're playing this one for the first Metal Gear game, I've had people tell me they love that and that they went through that and they said this series really was special to them, and it was even more meaningful to replay it after they went through the whole series. So very cool stuff. So be ready, be excited to lock in. I want to kind of talk about Peace Walker just a little bit. It is a handheld game, but it's a true Metal Gear experience. Okay, what does that mean? That means that yes, it is just a handheld game that came out for the PSP, but it was a part of the continuation story, and Kojima took it very serious story-wise. So it's a really great story. There's some really powerful moments, and then it has amazing things. I'm pretty sure we're going to get the co-op for this. Basically, the original game had hosting from the player. You can invite a friend and you can go through different levels, all the levels, and you could also fight these boss challenges, which are very tough. And so very cool that they're bringing that back as well for us hardcore fans that want to hang out with each other. We're going to be doing that on our stream. Like I told you guys, I got giveaways. I'm going to be giving away early the amount of money that it costs to buy this game. I'll be giving it away throughout the year for you guys to get. Okay, but that's the rundown, and that's where we're at. And this to me is a W for the community and for new players to be able to get the full series. If you end up playing it, you'll end up loving every single second of it, and you got it right here in the Master Collection. Now I do want to mention what it comes with and kind of briefly go over a quick breakdown. Okay, we still don't have the exact price, but I'm paying whatever for this. The last one was kind of normal price. This one has one of the biggest games ever with part 4. Then Peace Walker, one of the coolest handheld games I've ever played. And you should be fine and enjoy this in August. And then of course they have the extra content. Want to try it out, see for yourself, should be good. But this is what's going down. And I'm going to do deeper dives and go into some more things as the time goes, guys. At the moment, this is the information we got. I just wanted to make sure you know what it is and that you are ready to go as we continue. Appreciate your time, your energy, man. It's a blessing. I'm going to be running through these games, of course, before they release, and then playing them back on this official version. Hope you enjoyed. Catch you on the next one. leave a comment and you have a chance to win. I'll announce the winners in different videos as we go.